Good afternoon, Jets Nation. Welcome to the Jude Jets Show. And today we are going to be talking about all this Mekhi Becton drama. So without any hesitation, let's get it started. So let's start at the very beginning of this drama. Week 1 against the Carolina Panthers, Mekhi Becton gets hurt. It turns out to be a 8 to 12 week injury, and then Mekhi Becton doesn't return that entire season. Jets fans obviously become mad at Mekhi Becton because they're like, well, why is this dude not on the field playing for us? Turns out, according to Becton's personal trainer, Duke Manyweather, the injury was never supposed to be, 8 to 12 weeks. It was always supposed to be a season-ending injury, and Robert Saleh even admits in a press conference they kind of screwed up Mekhi Becton's injury timetable. And then voluntary OTAs roll around, and Mekhi Becton's not there. Everybody's just like, he's still healing from the injury. Mekhi Becton's out of shape. He's not reporting. But it turns out his daughter was about to be born, and, family over football. Mekhi Becton obviously wants to be there for the birth of his first child instead of playing football at a voluntary OTA. I mean, there's a reason why OTAs are voluntary and minicamp is, of course, mandatory. And Mekhi Becton's there in attendance for the one that actually matters. And Robert Saleh has actually come out and said there's no more restrictions on Mekhi Becton's knee. Now, he was, spotted at the first day of mandatory minicamp on the sidelines, doing stuff with trainers, working out in the weight room. But it's not like he wasn't doing stuff. It's not like he wasn't moving around. He was doing agility drills. And yeah, he had a little bit of a gut to him, but you also don't want an offensive lineman to have a six-pack. You want him in shape, but you don't want him in perfect shape. You need your offensive lineman big. And so to have Mekhi Becton with a little gut, that's honestly not that bad. So after Robert Saleh said, hey, no more restrictions on Mekhi Becton's knee, I thought this whole Mekhi Becton debacle would be kind of, calm down, everyone would stop talking about it. But then it turns out Boomer Esiason on his radio show says that the New York Jets are thinking about cutting Mekhi Becton because he's close to that 400-pound range. And this is where I'm kind of like, what? People are believing this, and Boomer Esiason's just saying this on his radio show. Personally, I never thought any of that made any sense. Because, A, why do we still trust Boomer Esiason? I mean, last time he started to make some Jets rumors, it was about Bill Cowher coming out of retirement to coach the Jets. Sounded like it was actually going to happen, and then turns out he's still working for CBS. And then another thing, it's June. The season starts in September. Even if Mekhi Becton is in that 400-pound range, it's not like he doesn't have time to get out of it. And then another thing is, ESPN put together a list of the top 10 offensive tackles in the league, or players who are going to become the top 10 OTs in the league in 5 years or whatever, and it was ranked with executives. Executives gave their 2 cents on the list, and of course, Mekhi Becton was ranked 6th. So why cut him when a lot of people around the league view Becton in high regard? And if anyone views him in high regard, the team that drafted him should view him in high regard as well. And I'm pretty sure it was Joe Douglas's decision, or he had a lot of say-so in the decision to draft Mekhi Becton over players like Tristan Wirfs, CeeDee Lamb, and Justin Jefferson. So I feel like we're just pushing this whole Mekhi Becton situation out of water. Even though Boomer Esiason apparently has close ties to Woody Johnson, I don't know how much we should believe him, though, because just to cut Mekhi Becton because he's in that 400-pound range is absolutely stupid, because we know when this guy is healthy, he can play. So I just don't think any of the stuff in the Mekhi Becton debacle makes any sense. I'm pretty positive he's going to be playing for the New York Jets week 1 and playing pretty good at that. But anyway, let me guys know what you think about this whole Mekhi Becton situation. If you think he's not going to play with the Jets ever again, comment it down below, and vice versa, comment it down below. If you enjoyed the video, let me know by hitting the subscribe and like buttons. Check me out on Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok as Jude_Jets for more content. And I'm your host, Jude Jets, signing off for now. See you guys later. Peace.